Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica Rivera. You can find me on Instagram at jessica.rov as in Victor, IRA. You can send me an email at jessica.m.rovera@gmail.com if you're looking to book a personal tarot reading or a guided meditation, yoga private session, energy clearing, spiritual coaching, Akashic record, anything of the sorts. Looking for a consult, essential oil consult where I can pretty much target any issues you may have, whether they be digestive, sleep related, emotions. You let me know what I can help you with, and I'll let you know if I can help you. And I'm sure there's something that I can in my arsenal of goods in my tool belt. I can more than likely help you out. But getting on with our read for today, I'm clearing the space and raising the vibration with some sweetgrass, which is really good for this time of the year, especially during the Samayan. Bringing our vibrations up, but also clearing out anything that is lower vibrating. So the sweetgrass really helps to protect and raise the vibration. So we're going to go ahead and get into our love read today for our twin flames and soulmates. And today we're just going to kind of go into it with spirit. I'm going to start with, let's start with our Raven Oracle. Raven card Oracle. So for all twin flames, soulmate, divine counterparts, what is the message for today from our Raven cards? Spirit, divine creator, what's the message for our twins today? For those watching, for those cross-watching, focus on your target, aim for the center, refine your technique. Focus on your center. This to me is a reminder that we need to look within always. The target is our own inner alchemy, the marriage of our own inner and masculine energies. That's the target. Aim for the center is aiming for the heart center. Refine your technique. Whatever has not been working, let it go and find a new technique. What is it that you are in search of? Let spirit guide you. You know more than you think you know about how to heal. I looked at the clock, it was 3:33. You know more than you think you know. Spirit is guiding you within. If you are looking in books, watching videos, and looking externally for answers, spirit here is telling you, stop looking externally and start looking within. Start looking at the center of the problem, which is your own inner alchemy, your own heart center. What is going on in your heart garden? That's what you need to focus on right now for those of you who are watching. Divine masculine or feminine, because like I said, we're both. So for whoever's watching. All right, what are the cards from our Atlantis? I'm going to go in with the Atlantis Oracle. I did a really beautiful spread the other day. Yesterday. I always say that. And I really was feeling these cards, so I'm going to get into them again. So we've got Crystal Temple, number 44. Beautiful. Home is where the heart is. Home is where the heart is. Find your heart center. Oh, and Karma, number 26. Karma. Life is a mystical mirror. 2 and 6 equals 8. 4 and 4 equals 8, so that's 88. So for some of you, you need to look up the number 88 and the number 44. Home is where the heart is. This is about finding your heart center. When you connect with your heart center, you will connect with your inner heart garden, which is home. Then you will not need to search externally for answers or a home in someone else, because you will feel at home with self, wherever you are, wherever you go. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, 2, manifestation. We attract what we desire, and we desire what we attract. So whatever you are desiring is desiring you as well. Whatever you are attracting is attracting you as well. Just focus on the things that you want, not the things that you don't want. All right. We're going to get into our tarot, Lover's Path Tarot. We're just going to let Spirit guide us as to what is going on in the Twin Flame Collective. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit, what are the answers? Divine Creator, Holy Spirit, what are guidance, answers? So pretty much we're just going to get a view as to what is the current situation between you and your person at the moment. Whoever it is that you're thinking about when you are watching this. Divine Creator, Holy Spirit. Let's get a storyline as to what is going on in this connection for those twins, twin flames and soulmates that are watching. They're like, one more. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so just based on the cards that are out right now, I'm definitely feeling like, you know, like I said, there's a need for us to find home within our own selves, but there's, I think some kind of karmic balance going to come into play here. You know, there's mirroring in this relationship, and so I think someone is in deep reflection. Wow. Okay. A lot of pentacles and the devil. Then we've got, all right, so we've got two divine feminines so far. We've got the Queen and the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So this is my divine feminine. Whether this could be, you could possibly be an air sign or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or this could be you and your person, you know, like gender doesn't matter. But you know me, I like to put my divine feminines, my queens with the divine feminines. So this could be you or your person, or this could be you and your person. If your sign didn't come up, it doesn't matter. The point is that this is someone who's quite detached. Cold, rigid, someone who is emotionally detached, holding on to her emotions and kind of just sitting back, allowing the divine masculine to come to her. As you can see, she's laying. She's like, I ain't gonna do a damn thing. And then with the divine, with the Queen of Pentacles, this is somebody either really solidified in the material world or working towards that, right? There is a need to work towards that. And so maybe this is you, my divine feminine, being detached from the connection emotionally because you are focusing on building your pentacle. Like you're trying to get to Queen of Pentacles status in the material world. And so you're quite detached emotionally at the moment because of that. And so that's what I'm feeling with the situation over here. So I'm going to put my Divine Feminines over here. And now, going to continue. So we've got Capricorn and Virgo heavily in here. So interesting. That could be you or your person. But it also can be, you know, with the Devil card, this could be somebody who is obsessed or codependent or addicted to substances. This could mean outside energies interfering in the connection. And with the Virgo card, with the Hermit, this is somebody who has maybe needed to detach themselves from the connection and gone into solitude in order to contemplate, to reflect. Like I said, just from the cards, somebody is reflecting inward. Somebody's reflecting on the connection. Somebody's reflecting on how the mirrored energy in this connection. And I think that whoever has retreated into contemplation is this person that is kind of going through this karmic situation, seeing themselves in the mirror of you, my Divine Feminine, and reflecting and not really liking what they see. Because with the Devil, there was temptation, not so bueno behaviors. This is carelessness, recklessness. This is, you know, being quite reckless with someone's heart. But I feel like they recognized that and they walked away from this connection and into solitude. But in that solitude, they can't stop thinking about you, my Divine Feminine. This is them being alone, trying to retreat from the connection, but not being able to stop thinking about you. So maybe they're writing poems about you. Maybe they've gotten into quite a creative space about you, you know, creating some kind of art or creative project with you in mind. I think it's either like art or writing poems, something of the sorts. Now, I'm going to continue, but what I do see here, what I'm feeling was there was a situation where you did have a possible long-term kind of relationship commitment, or you were trying to build. It's like there was something solid here. Possibly even some of you were married with family, lived together, had a business together. This is someone who, you know, this is long-term material and emotional fulfillment. So, but it seems like you went from that into singleton, like singlehood. Like this is someone independently on their own, sustaining themselves, and this is single. This is wanting to go from single to being in a family. So this is single. This is being in a partnership, family, right? Long term. So with the temptation I'm feeling here, somebody chose to remain single or leave a situation, leave a commitment, leave a committed relationship, a family relationship, a marriage of sorts, a commitment or something, some kind of relationship, and they chose to be single. And it was due to this temptation, this outside influence, these outside energies, these addictions, these codependencies. It could have been a third-party situation. It could have been just somebody not wanting to be committed, or going into self-reflection because, yes, they were wanting to transform. This is a death. So the story, the plot thickens. Okay. Scorpio. We are in Scorpio season. This is transformation, death and transformation. But, you know, this is something here which I believe is this, the energies of the outside energies, the temptation, the devil energies, you know, the recklessness, the carelessness, that's the behavior of, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want and I'm not going to care about karma. I'm not going to care about who I hurt. I'm not going to care about anything. I'm going to do what I want because it's my free will to do whatever the fuck I want. And that was that. That energy has been cycled out. It's been transformed. This person is not wanting to be single anymore. And it's been quite a slow process. Your person, this could be you also, you know, just put yourself where you fit, right? But this has been a quite slow process, this transformation. But this is definitely somebody who either was single and is wanting to be in a relationship, or was in a relationship, went to single because of this temptation, whatever tempted them to want to go into, you know, to leave the connection, to leave the relationship, to leave the marriage, to leave whatever. It's like now they're alone and now they're in contemplation and now they're wanting to come back transformed. Yeah. This is the Empress. Fertility, partnership, love, sensuality, family. Like I said, in deep, they may have been tempted by an outside party. We'll get deeper into that, but they couldn't stop thinking about you wherever they're at. And now this is what they want with you. Family, home. This is solid foundations. Long term. This is longevity. These are two tens. Longevity. These are the completions of cycles, ending of these codependent addictions, these lower vibrating energies closing out. This is somebody ready to take the next step. All right, let's get something for the Divine Masculine over here. So, all right. Divine Masculine moving slow. They said put him over there. Okay. So, then one more card. All right, we've got this is beautiful to see. So, whereas they have been moving quite slowly towards this transformation, towards this evolution, you know, Pluto is the god of the underworld. And, you know, this is about death, rebirth. Something needed to die in this connection. And I believe it has to be, it's tied into this devil energy. This cycled out. It's like, I just heard the death of a bachelor. Oh, oh, oh. Whatever. That song by Panic at the Disco, The Death of a Bachelor. This is like someone, you know, being in these quite seductive temptation, like in temptation and seductive energies, wanting to be single and just fuck around, right? And I think that is what is cycled out here. That is what has ended, because now this person sees family, longevity, partnership, marriage, commitment, a happily ever after. And it's with you, my divine feminine. We have a soul connection here. Okay, so here's the King of Pentacles, the evolution. Somebody who's been moving quite slowly, now finally reaching where they have, maybe that's what they were holding out for. Maybe they were in the Prince of Pentacles energy, you know, not quite solidified in the financial world where they wanted to be, and now they've become the King of Pentacles. Now they're ready to be like open to give towards this love, because maybe in the past they were in this energy of building themselves financially, and they didn't feel stable enough to have this marriage and solid foundation. They didn't feel stable enough to be able to provide that for you. And now they do, as the King of Pentacles. And here you are, my divine feminine and masculine in soul connection. You guys are finally, I feel like, on the same page in the physical 3D realm right now. There is a shift in this person that has created a new it's like there's this new energy is what I'm feeling. Okay, let's get one more. Divine Creator, Holy Spirit, thank you. Let's get one more for the 8 of Arrows. Okay, then one more. So that's another double 8. Double 8 came out earlier. Double 8 came out now with the 8 of Cups. Somebody needs to look up the number 88, or even just repeating 8s. All right, I need one more. Let's keep going until, okay. I'm like, I needed to see some kind of positivity here. Okay, there's... Yikes. All right. I can see y'all have been through some shit. Okay? Someone walked away out of fear. Because there were deceptions. Someone was hiding the truth. Someone was hiding the truth. And I just feel like it was like them being in quite superficial energies. And I feel like it's also attached to this, the Devil card, the temptations. Someone wasn't telling you the full truth. Hiding behind fear and deceptions. Probably codependencies, addictions. They were hiding something from you, and it could be addictions. It could be a person. It could be multiple people. It could be, you know, just their own addictive, negative thinking, way of beliefs, right? Like, whatever it was, something they were hiding, like, there is deceptive energies, and it's like they hid behind the fear. It's like they didn't, I feel like it's like this person, you know, wants a new beginning with you. They see like a passionate new beginning with you. But they are trapped in fear because they walked away, or you walked away, because of these deceptions. This deceptive energy, these temptations, this devil energy created some kind of death, and someone walked away, and someone stuck in fear and bound by their past deceptions. But there is a new, I think that in that walking away, this person recognized their deceptions and how they were bound by their own fear. And I see them working through this. I see them... We're going to get clarifiers on all of these. But I see them wanting to... They're taking action towards clearing that energy out. They're taking action towards finding the strength to move past those deceptions, to move past their defeated behavior. And the defeat is their own inner fears, right? The fears that have kept them blocked because of the deceptions, because of the outside competition, because of the temptations, because of the codependencies, the addictions, whatever has happened, the weaknesses, these outside external energies interfering in this connection has caused this person to be deceptive in some sort of way. And that's what has closed out here. And I feel like they have this new sense. There's this karmic balance. Like I said, they have been reflecting. They have been going within and reflecting. And it's like they have this new, raw, passionate energy to come towards you. And... they want to build something new. They want to go on new adventures. They want a new beginning. There's like... right now, someone could still be holding out in the relationship, whether that's you or you feel like they held out on you. There was definitely a foundation here that broke, but that can still be rebuilt if you are willing to put in the work, okay? So we're going to go into the 10 of coins and clarify the 10 of coins. I was going to show it to you earlier, but I was like, no, it's from the last, let me just shuffle a little bit. 4 of Wands. Solid foundations. I mean, this is longevity. This is somebody wanting a long-term, solid relationship, foundation, relationship, marriage, partnership. Maybe they even want to build a community, empire with you, some kind of business. But this is not just business. It's not just pentacles. It's also love. And it's like this person has been waiting. Somebody's been waiting for this. Or it's been a long time coming is what I just heard. But there's this person's still healing. This relationship is healing. This is somebody needing to retreat. Or they needed to retreat in order to get rid of these external energies. They needed to retreat into solitude, hermit mode, in order to deal with these energies. They couldn't do this with you, my divine feminine. This is shadow work right here, okay? They are healing from shadow work. This is shadow work, okay? Literally the death and rebirth of them has led them to what's in their heart center, which is you, my divine feminine, you. Yeah, and because we have the connection between the King and Queen of Pentacles, that is telling me that you guys could possibly very well build something business-wise, empire-wise, in the material world together, some kind of partnership. Yeah, there's something that you guys are meant to build together. The 3 of Pentacles. This like literally could be like a community, an empire, some kind of center, a community center, a healing center, like maybe you're like farmers, you're, you know, building a farm, a homestead together, and it's like gonna help other people is the point. It's gonna be something that everyone is gonna benefit from. But it's something that you're meant to build in the physical world that is going to be very solid. Yeah, and here is the Wheel of Fortune. Luck turning in your favor, bringing you this happily ever after. This is literally longevity, solid family, home, life. I see you living a very fruitful home life with this person, and it could be on a farm or, you know, I mean, it could be by the water, by the ocean, in the mountains, but it's like there's this opportunity for you guys to build some sort of sanctuary, some sort of empire, some sort of, do you see the empire? Like the empire, it's like there's some kind of big something project here is what I'm feeling. And you know, with the crystal temple, I know it says home is where your heart is, but you know, maybe it's a crystal temple, maybe it's like a healing temple or a healing sanctuary of some sort. But this is fate. This is divine intervention stepping in and saying the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Fortune favors the bold. So when this person chose to close out the cycles and heal their shadows, it created a shift in energy. It created a shift in them. And it has caused this person to transform and want home and family life with you. They possibly see you as the mother of their children or father of their children, male or female, whatever. But this is the Empress, you know, very nurturing, mothering, caretaking energy, loving. Like you are an unconditional, loving person, my divine feminine. And your divine masculine is tapping into that energy. And they are having this new, passionate, found growth towards you. It's like a new raw energy that they are passionately wanting to. Yeah, tell me more about the transformation, the Death card, the Scorpio card. This could be all happening right now in Scorpio season because of the planetary alignments. And that's why the Wheel of Fortune stepped in with that change in rotation. And here's the Nine of Cups, this transformation, this death, this rebirth, the phoenix rising is someone's wish come true. It is someone's true dreams becoming into reality. You know, this person could still be alone at the moment, waiting to transform is what I'm kind of feeling. Like, you know, just because this person's alone, waiting, like not even seeing that Persephone is behind him. I feel like it's like there's a sense of this person still kind of being in hermit mode. Maybe has not come forward yet, but it's not much longer, okay? It is. It's not much longer. The Empress on top of the Empress. This is fertility. This is rebirth. This is a rebirth. This is the Phoenix rising. This is whatever burned to ashes between the two of you, whatever died in the past was because it was out of balance. And I think that is because like we said before, there was deceptions, betrayal. With the Ten of Swords, this is betrayal. This is lies, deceptions, betrayal, abandonment, rejection, all of it, right? But it's also a 10, so it's a cycle closing out. This is literally about cycles ending cycles. And I think that the ending of the cycles that are ending are the negative cycles of outside energies, of your shadows controlling you and your person. Like, there's no more shadow activity here. The shadows, there's a lot of shadow work happening. And I think it is waking your person up. Self-mastery, yes, over those devil shadow energies. This person is definitely holding out hope here. All right, we're gonna get, so let's see how the divine feminine is feeling towards the divine masculine. It says your love is blooming, your answers arrive in spring, and kids' opinions, judgments, resolve, family stress, get support. So your answers may arrive in spring. But I think right now there are some family issues, maybe issues with children, or just opinions of families that you're probably going to have to rise above in order to clear up some energy here. And it could be self-worth. So we've seen this in the past. Values, self-esteem, confidence. Be empowered by valuing yourself. So maybe there's an issue between not being valued in your family home. You know, and if this is your person that is, you know, was part of your family that maybe, like, you know, you guys got separated or divorced or whatever, and it's someone who is returning, you know, maybe it was because this, you know, the sacrifice needed to be you guys separating in order to find your self-worth. In order for you to find your self-worth, my divine feminine, so that your masculine could know your worth. Because when we're not in a position where we're believing our own value or our self-worth, we're lacking self-worth, then we're going to portray that to our partner, and then our partner isn't going to value us or consider us worthy either, right? But this is definitely, I see, this is your soulmate. You feel like this is your best life partner. I feel like you feel, but divine feminine, you're like, this is my person. But at the moment, there is silence. So there is a need to just look within my divine feminine. Home is where the heart is, right? So there is a need to just connect with yourself, because in reality, there is no true separation between you and your person. That just doesn't exist on a soul level. If this is your twin, if this is your soulmate, then you are connected through soul bond, which means that just by closing your eyes and connecting with your person's soul, you can feel that you are not separate. You can connect with them and know that you are not separate, and know that the love still exists on a soul level. Okay, so let's go into what your person is feeling and thinking towards you, or feeling what's going on with your person with the divine masculine. So blessings says protection, attention, love. Your guides are always with you. So I feel like they are definitely tapping into their own inner love. Oh, I don't know if I said anything about the world card, so they just pointed that out to me. This is expansion. This is travel. This is your person moving towards you. Whether they are traveling towards you, like actual having to like move and travel, move location, move home. Maybe you guys are moving in together. But this is expansion. This is growth. And this is destiny. It's like divine destiny is stepping in to create movement in this connection. And movement from what? From that cycle of codependency, that cycle of addictions. We're closing that out, we're transforming, and we're moving towards a more solid foundation. Whatever that may mean for you and your person, okay? But sorry, I just had to point that out. So you are protected here. This is divinely guided with the Wheel of Fortune and the World card here. You guys are being divinely guided here. This is the divine stepping in. No need to, like karma. This is divine. Karma is stepping in. The universe is stepping in. Your guides are with you always. There is love here. So pay attention to the signs. There's expansion, evolution, universal intelligence. Stay connected to spirit. This is telling me that the divine masculine really needs to focus towards connecting with spirit, connecting with their guides, knowing that their guides are going to gear them in the right direction and that they are protected, that this connection is protected. But I feel like they are maybe possibly praying and really connecting with their spirituality. I'm sorry. And just as I say that, the material world card comes out, right? But maybe it's because they have big goals. Like the big goals card came out with the material world. Like I feel like they do have big goals in the material world. Maybe they are thinking up of an empire, of a business, of a, like, you know, whatever that is that I said that I was picking up about you guys building together. It could have to do with business, career, and success together. You guys both making your mark in the 3D world together by building something. And it's like a big something, a big goal, a big game changer that is really going to not, like I said, not only benefit you, but it's going to benefit other people. And so maybe that's where their mind has been, is like on building, you know, going from the prince to the king. They really wanted to be in king status before they allowed any distractions of love, you know, because maybe this person, quite earthy, not really in touch with their emotions. You guys are connecting on the 5D in the dream realm. There's a soul bond here. We've already seen it. The twin flame card came out. The, you know, the 1111 card, twin flame. The soulmate card came out. The king and queen of pentacles came out. There's a soul bond here, 100%. All right, tell me more about the divine masculine. One more. Yeah. Your twin appreciates you. Your divine masculine appreciates you, my divine feminine. They are finally awakening to this connection, and they are seeing the blessings in this connection. And they are probably literally, I see them praying to God, praying to the divine creator, praying to spirit, saying, thank you for sending me such a beautiful person. Like, and they're probably almost like in awe of you, in the sense where, like, how could this person trust in me and love in me so much after all the shit that I've put them through? You know, they're really, really fucking appreciating you right now, my divine feminine. Okay, so I think one of my cats is, oh no. Anyways. Oh. Sacred space. They could literally be, like I said, just praying, lighting candles, just communing with themselves, getting in touch with their spirituality. All right. Advice from spirit. You are good enough. Interesting that it's the first one that came out and it's on the left side and connected to the divine feminine, full moon in Virgo. self-worth. The answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. All right. Find balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. Worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Stop second guessing yourself. Raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. Interesting. Raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. This is for your person, my divine feminine. This is for your person. They are possibly thinking about bringing an apology. Have an important conversation, but stay calm. Don't be superficial. Someone is trying to flirt with you. Have you noticed? You need to laugh off this situation and just move on. Job applications have good prospects. This is about speaking your truth. I think your person is coming with an apology and coming with the truth. Somebody here knows they are the ones. Somebody here knows that they were the ones in those devil energies, the shadow energies, and temptation. Somebody created some kind of situation here that there's healing from. Because there was temptations, outside energies, possible third parties. And it could literally be just, a substance or a bad behavior, a bad way of thinking, a negative way of thinking. It could be drinking. Somebody likes to drink a lot. It could be another person. But the point is that there was some betrayal, some recklessness, some careless energies, and the person that was in the careless behavior is recognizing it. And I think that this person wants to apologize, and they want to talk about, just have some kind of heart-to-heart conversation. Yeah, it's about to be resolved. This issue is literally, there is going to be possibly an emotional conversation between you and this person, because I think somebody is ready to apologize. And if that's not you, then it's your person. But maybe it's you. New moon eclipse, let's see. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work, but be prepared. It could be quite a ride, and events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. Like I said, there could be an uncomfortable conversation, a very emotionally uncomfortable conversation because of what has happened in the past and this apology that's coming forward. However, any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason you'll appreciate later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path. There's nothing to fear. Okay. Interesting. It said you're being put back on the right path. And at the beginning, I picked up that there was a situation where you guys were together. You were in some kind of relationship, partnership, commitment, whether it was, committed or not. Maybe you weren't. Maybe you were just dating or talking or whatever, but there was some kind of, whatever was happening, it happened for quite some time. Like there was some kind of, and it could be a friendship, something that maybe was just a friendship and it started to build towards something a little bit more serious. And then right at the end, someone walked away, something happened, right? The devil energies, the temptation, possibly a third party situation. I didn't really see that. So I'm not saying it's another person, but it could be other people. It could be a hidden addiction, a hidden codependency, a hidden something, right? Like whatever happened, there was a situation that fell apart in a sense. It didn't come to fruition, okay? It didn't come to fruition. It was trying to build and it did not come to fruition. So it says you're being put back on the right path. There is nothing to fear. So whatever didn't happen in the past was not meant to happen because you're being rerouted. You're being put back on a new path, the correct path. So if there was codependencies, addictions, bad behaviors, recklessness, whatever that was, it cycled out. And that needed to cycle out before anything solid could be built. Nothing solid can be built on grounds that were where there was shadows and deceptions. And I think that this person is now wanting to come in with clear communication, with apologies. They've changed and they want to communicate how they've changed. And they want to communicate how they want to rebuild with you. Now, if this is not somebody, if you're, it could be new, it could be somebody, like you could have cycled out of that old person and bringing somebody in that's new, 100%. But I'm feeling here, this is somebody that you're rekindling with. Never mind the past, life evolves every single day. Yes, 1,000 times yes. You're being shunted towards your life purpose. Whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good. This is an important turning point in your life. So maybe somebody cycled out of your life and you're focusing on yourself. But I don't feel that that's the case. I feel like in this specific situation, this is somebody cycling back in to finish. This is unfinished business. And the lesson here for you, my divine feminine, was self-worth. You needed to find your self-worth. And guess what? So did your person, because you guys are mirroring each other. The divine closed this out for a reason, because it was not in pure energies. It was in shadow energies. It was not in light energies. Now it's coming back in illuminated. Ooh, look what I pulled to, opened up to. Marriage. For some of you, this is either rekindling a marriage or you're going from something, or you're going to marriage. Like, right? It was something that wasn't as soft, like, you were trying to build to marriage, but you weren't quite there yet. And now it's coming in. For some of you guys, you could have been married and you could have separated, or you could have divorced. And this person is coming back in to rekindle with you because karma is balancing out and they have reflected upon themselves. speaking of karma, karma is an energy force. Atlanteans recognized that karma was attached to everything. They accepted karma and were not afraid of this force. Are you able to stop being scared of karma too? Ah, karma, how misunderstood this compelling universal law is, especially to those who see karma as being something primarily associated with bad things happening to people who have supposedly done you wrong. Karmic energy, unlike human conditioning, has no judgment, nor does it have an opinion of good or bad. It cannot, under any circumstances, be cast on another, as it is purely a personal experience of oneself. Karma, to put it simply, is the projection of mirrored energy repeating itself upon an individual's soul, passing through the veils of each lifetime and world in order to master universal realms. So maybe you guys were dealing with karma upon each other. You guys met and it created both of y'all's karma to come up, and you had to play it out with each other. And that's not fun, because here's somebody you love, a deep loving connection, yet all this karmic bullshit was attached. You guys came together with karmic baggage, and you had to close out those karmic cycles. And this is what you guys, why you had to come together, in order to trigger the fuck out of each other so that the karma could come up, so you could close out those cycles. But what had been happening was you guys were just repeating and cycling and cycling and cycling and cycling. Nobody was fucking closing it out. So somebody had to fucking walk away in order to close out that cycle, so that way we can transform this connection and it can be like the phoenix rising anew with new energies. The Atlanteans were content in knowing this and accepted without bias what they projected to each other and received from one another. As they were avid dimensional travelers who also moved between time, they could consciously perceive karmic energy in this evolved way, beyond one lifetime. Today, you have selected karma as a reminder of your own conscious doings. May you use the intention of this card to help you create balance in yourself, to restore your faith that everything is happening for your own higher reasoning. It's a time of reflection for you, whilst being highly intuitive to how you are living, what's being said, how it's being said, and why you are doing the things you are doing. If you are living your life in a non-authentic way, staying in a loveless relationship, examples, staying in a loveless relationship, sorry, I'm adjusting myself, committing to an uninspiring job, living without passion, or contributing to the great, or not contributing to the greater good, then it's crucial for you to make some changes. All these positive changes will affect your personal karma, because when you feel better about you and your life, it creates immediate positive energy around you. So spend less time worrying about everyone else's karma and start spending more time creating your own in an affirmative way. I accept myself to the endless possibilities. So I feel like this person is in a loveless relationship, and that was what happened for some of you. They walked away because they were tempted by another, and it is now a loveless situation where they are not receiving that love that they received from you, my divine feminine. So now they are wanting to reroute and come back to you, and the divine has literally led them there specifically for that purpose, because maybe this person was not fully committing because of them thinking and believing that there was something else externally out there for them. So divine had to step in and be like, okay, go find that, whatever it is that you're looking for, to see that what you had was exactly what you wanted. That's what I'm feeling 100%. It's like they had it with you, and because they were tempted by these outside energies, the shadow in them saying, oh, maybe what's on the other side, the grass is greener over there. And it's like, no, that person had to go to those grassy areas, whatever it was, whether it was that job, whatever the fuck it was, a person, like there was something over there, like literally in disguise, in illusion, saying, I'm better than what you've got. Come this way. And it was a fucking shadow bullshit energy that was superficial, and they needed to have lost and chosen and had that, like, man, I fucking chose wrong. What I thought was for me, what this thing that tempted me was exactly that, just a temptation. And I allowed this temptation to take me away from something that was solid, that which I truly wish for and is my true dream come true. This is my person. How could I have been so foolish? The Crystal Temple. Crystal as high as the sky, the crystal temples of Atlantis were tremendously overwhelming in size, with piers that seemed to reach the sky. Each temple was designed and engineered with precision and great accuracy and included astrological alignment. Didn't I say something about the astrological alignment bringing this connection together? I said something like that at the beginning, I swear. To star realm forces. Can you remember visiting the great crystal temples? A house is not a home, and a home does not necessarily need to be a house. As the old saying goes, home is where the heart is, and it is possible that you have drawn this card today to remind you of your heart's calling to find your real home. The crystal temples of Atlantis are remembered by many, yet understood by few. They were not just a place of worship or house of prayer. More than they were the sacred home of the council, oracles, dreamers, and crystal keepers. So you and your divine masculine are quite magical. They were created with purpose to hold and store the wisdom of these advanced beings who selflessly served Atlantis for the greater good of the people. Like I said, there's something you guys are meant to do together that is not only going to benefit you, it's going to benefit other people around you. Greater good of the people. The crystal temples, like the pyramids, also contained high energy gridded portals that assisted in dimensional travel. This is what y'all's empire is going to create. When you guys build something together, this is what you guys are going to create. You are going to create something that is going to be high energy gridded portals that will assist dimensional travel to whoever enters into this space. And it says, which was normal practice in these ancient times. That was normal from Atlantis. It's like you guys are reigniting these light codes, and you're creating this space, this crystal temple, for people here to benefit from. It says, today I encourage you to remember your connection to the crystal temples in order for you to find out what your heart is really calling you to do. Build a crystal temple with your person so that it's like a sanctuary. It's like a place where people are going to come and heal, because you are going to create this dimensional portal of light and energy and magic and love that people are going to be drawn to, because it is going to catapult them into this different dimension. It is time for you to finally return home. There is a calling, maybe literally for some of you, this is your person returning home. Home to your marriage, home to your partnership, home to your hometown, home to your actual home. I mean, home to your heart. Oh my gosh. There is a calling in all of us that is getting stronger day by day. The message may be for you to go back to basics, live more organically. Didn't I fucking say that at the beginning? Like a farm or a homestead or a self-sustaining sanctuary land where people were gonna come. Back to basics, live more organically, learn ancient practices, and let go of the drama and confusion of the modern world that's attached to those shadow energies. You've closed that out. You've transformed. Do not deny this conscious calling. This is a calling between both of you. And I feel like your person is finally hearing the call, my divine feminines. It says, do not deny this conscious calling, as it will stalk you more over time. As this is initiated by your spirits, need to return to a place within you that feels like home. Unfortunately, many of us are caught up in the busyness of life. We forget about our true heart's calling. The center, aim for the center, the heart calling, which is always natural and simple. So today I urge you to listen to the calling, do what you are guided to do, and don't be afraid of practicing a simpler life. All is well. I am home. Wow. That is beautiful, y'all. Okay. So those were the messages from Spirit. Let's get into the messages from your person. For those of you who are in separation, let's find out what your person is thinking about you at this moment, what they would like to say to you that they possibly can't say right now. You are my sanctuary. You were the only person I could confide in, and I betrayed your trust. I knew you were right, but couldn't admit it to myself or you. I miss looking into your eyes and into your soul. You were my home, and now I feel like I'm out in the cold. You guys, you can't fucking write this shit. This card, straight up, just said, you are coming home. It's time to come home. Your person is coming home. Whether they are coming back home because you guys had an actual home together and maybe they left, maybe you kicked them out. This is literally your person coming back home. And it could be literally just the heart of them saying like, you're my home. That heart, that connection that I felt, you feel like home to this person, and this person feels like home to you. You guys are mirroring each other. And this is the divine stepping in and saying karma is being served, and it's being served in your favor. The scales are being balanced. Your person is coming home. There is a coming home here. I'm trying to move on, but thoughts of you still linger and I can't control them. They tried. They couldn't. Our beliefs were just too different. I couldn't reconcile mine to yours, and that's probably why they went to the other pasture, right? Oh, that pasture over there, their beliefs are similar to mine. I don't need to expand. It's not going to be as uncomfortable. I can stay in my bubble, but spirit was like, nah, bitch, it's time to grow. It's time to expand your horizons. It is time to ascend. Expansion. It's time to expand. It's time to grow. Your person's coming back home. The divine masculine is coming home. I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. Life has been empty without you. I try to distract myself by going out with my friends. Our love was too intense for me to handle. I needed to break away. And for some of y'all, maybe there was no third party. It was just whatever codependencies, whatever shadows they needed to go release on their own and be in solitude on their own and break away on their own. Doesn't need to be with a third party or another person or people, but that could be the case for some. I feel like you're on the other side of my every breath. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. This person is afraid that you're going to reject them. We're going to do a Rumi card and then we'll close out, okay? Divine Creator, Holy Spirit, thank you for the messages. What is the message from Rumi? There it is. Hand of Fatima. Beautiful. 43. This card. Beautiful. The Hand of Fatima. You know, the Hand of Fatima is the palm with the eye in the center. for protection. I can never leave you, not for a moment, not for an hour. You are in everything I do. You are my everything. My drink is your sweetness. I move to your command. I am surrendered prey in your hands, and you are my consuming lion. Your soul and my soul are truly one soul. I swear to our one soul, I long for no one but you. In the garden of your grace, I am only a germinating sprout. The crown of my blooming is the desire to be in your arms, which is home to them. They are coming home. They desire to be with you, my divine feminine. It says, this oracle brings you the message that your body is sacred and worth your attention. You do not have to become obsessed. You do not have to push or judge your body, but you can honor him or her as a sacred animal through which your spirit creates soul and express itself in the world. This is a truly wonderful and amazing gift, extraordinary and yet fraught with challenge. The spirit can be powerful. Sometimes it can be hesitant too, enough to really engage with the body and come to life. This oracle also comes with guidance. Giving your body rest and healing is most beneficial at this time. There are symptoms you are experiencing, anything from fuzzy headedness to tiredness and aches and pains, as well as shifts in body temperature that seem unbalanced. And these are directly related, if not solely, to the interaction of your spiritual essence with your sacred animal body. These will even out under Fatima's grace and protection. Like two housemates learning to live together and enhance each other rather than distract and annoy each other with their quirks and differences. This settling in process will happen all the more easily when you ask for Fatima's help. This oracle also advises that if you ask for help and protection in any matter, it will be granted. There is no exception to this rule. There is nothing you have done that has made you unworthy of divine intervention, grace, and love. Not one thing ever. Ask, trust, and receive. Beautiful. I'm going to put the healing. There's a healing. I hope that you can see that. You can pause it and then do a little healing practice. So I hope this reading resonated with you. Please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know if it did. Let me know what's going on with you. Let me know if you are getting engaged, if you're getting married, if your ex-husband or ex-something is coming back. I want to know what's going on. I voted today. Please go out and vote. Your voice does matter. Until next time, namaste, love and light.